Hi there, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and for those of you who are new here, my name is Amy. I'm a full-time reseller primarily on the Poshmark app, and today I'll be doing a ship with me video. You guys have really seemed to respond well to these videos, lots of views and comments, so I'm going to keep doing it. I hope you keep enjoying them. And if you do like these videos, I would really love it if you would give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. I plan on bringing you more ship with me videos, thrift hauls, thrift with me, some adventure videos. I have one coming up from our Memorial Day weekend adventures, so I hope you guys like that too. So let's get started. The first item that sold, or items, was a bundle, and it was a bundle of this Kate Spade purse. The bundle sold for $80, and they also added these vintage pierced earrings, probably from the 90s. And like I said, they put the items in a bundle, and I sent out an offer for both for $80, which was about 20% off, 25% off of my original asking price. I had paid just $3 for this at a thrift store. We have one local thrift store that still prices things pretty cheap. And then these earrings were given to me. So that's a pretty great deal. So after Poshmark fees and my cost of goods, my net earnings were $58. So that's pretty great. I'm going to package the earrings up in one of these cute little plastic boxes that I get from the dollar store. They're in the food section, usually on the end caps, but they come out to be 10 cents each, so that's pretty affordable. And I think people can reuse them, and I've gotten a lot of good feedback. So I'm going to tuck those inside the purse, and then I'm going to wrap the purse in some of this plastic part of a garment bag. I got a huge roll of these at an estate sale last summer for $5, and there must have been 1,000 on the roll or something, because I have been using these and using them. I cut them in half to reduce waste, and then I just fold them up to kind of cover and keep the items safe. It's was pretty affordable, and I look at it as a form of recycling because I didn't buy it brand new. So I'm going to use one of these large mailing boxes, and I just kind of, sorry to block you out, gently bend the purse in the middle. And I'll go ahead and seal that up off camera so you don't have to listen to my tape. The next item is this vintage 14 karat gold Mylor Italy anklet. And I had just listed this less than a week ago. I believe I had it listed for $139, and I had gotten a few different offers. And this buyer started out offering me $90, and that was less than I was hoping to get. So I counter offered her $119 with full price shipping, and she accepted. So these Mylor pieces tend to do really well with, for me, silver or gold. People really like that brand name for some reason. And so, like I said, this sold for $119. I bought this recently in a large lot of jewelry, and I paid up for this. I paid $35, and the reason that I did was I was hoping to establish a relationship with the seller. She has quite a few contacts, and she used to do estate sales. So I'm hoping that she will call me in the future, and I can just make her fair offers and get inventory, because I really love selling jewelry. It's easy to store and typically tends to retain its value. And I lost where I put this. I'm going to ship it in this padded flat rate envelope, I like using these for my jewelry. They just give it a little extra protection. So after Poshmark fees and my cost of goods, my net profit was $60. So $60 profit on one item, I think, is amazing. I will take that for sure. So the next item is this pair of UGG espadrille wedges. They're suede, brown suede. And I had really had higher hopes for these, but sometimes, you know, you just don't get quite as much as you would have originally hoped. So I had these listed for months. Maybe, you know, maybe they didn't sell well because I listed them in the wrong season to begin with. But I think I started these out at $49 maybe. And a buyer offered me $25 for them yesterday. I made some comments on the bundle trying to get her to come up to $30, but she was set at $25, so I went ahead and accepted that. And that's a little tip that I'll give, that sometimes after I get an offer, I'll add the item to the bundle and thank them for their offer and say something like, thanks for your offer, I was hoping to get a bit more for these, would you be able to come up to 30? And sometimes people will say yes, and you can just counter offer, and then you could get that little extra. But if they say no, then you still have that original offer to accept. You don't lose that like you would if you make an actual counter offer. So she didn't want to go any higher, and I was ready to get these out, so I went ahead and accepted the $25. I had paid $6 for these at a thrift store. Like I said, I thought I was going to get, you know, more for them, but I ended up, after Posh fees, my net profit was $14. So, you know, that's not terrible. I will still take it. And I think UGG maybe just isn't as hot as it used to be, or it's not as good for summer type shoes. So I'm going to use this medium flat rate box for these. I like it because you don't really have to add extra packaging for shoes. The next item is another pair of shoes, and these are a pair of brown leather dance clogs. And as you can see, they're a little scuffed up on the toes, but I got these at a fill the bag sale that one of our local churches does. And it's $5 for a giant garbage bag full, like the outdoor black garbage bags. So I paid less than $1 for these, and even though they were a little scuffed up and whatnot, I thought I'd give them a try. And I had them listed, and I had my Posher VA send out an offer for 20% off all the items in my closet, and the buyer accepted that offer for $28 with discounted shipping. So like I said, I paid about $1 or less for these. And after Poshmark fees, what am I doing here? Sorry. After Poshmark fees, my net profit was $19.68, which I think is pretty great for a $1 investment. So I will take that, and it saved them from going in the landfill. And really, there's not a ton of wear on the bottom of these. So she'll still get some nice comfort shoes to work in or whatever she wants to do with them. So dance coats, if I can get them affordably, I'll still pick them up even if they're a little scuffed up, because people will still buy them for the right price. So I'm also going to use the medium flat rate box for these. And the last item for today is this Eileen Fisher open front kind of cardigan jacket. It's kind of drapey, kind of lagging look. Now, I had had this listed forever. I'm learning, or I was learning, I have learned about Eileen Fisher that you need to be really particular about what you pick up and how much you pay for it. The larger sizes tend to do well. The natural fabrics like linen, the organic cotton and silk, those tend to do well. But some of the other pieces just don't sell for as high a prices. I can't remember what I originally listed this at, but this was part of the 20% off offer on my whole closet that my Posher VA sent out. And it was an offer for $28 with discounted shipping. I had paid $5 for this at a thrift store. So after Posh fees and my cost of goods, my net profit was $14.68. So not terrible. I definitely have learned my lesson to not pay up for Eileen Fisher and or just buy the natural fabrics and, you know, higher end pieces that retailed, you know, over $200. So that's it for today, and I will see you tomorrow or the next day to share what else I sold this week. See you then. Hi there, I'm back to ship out my sales for the last couple of days, and the first item is a hard good. And I used to do a lot of home decor, and I'm looking to get back into it because Posh has been a little bit slow. So I'm gonna maybe shift and focus on some other platforms. I'm not giving up on Posh, but I'm gonna kind of try and get my hoard of home decor listed and kind of focus on that. So, and I plan on doing some videos on packaging hard goods to give you some tips to make sure that they arrive safely. But this item is a Costa Boda Swirl Votive holder, and this one has the label on it. Oh yeah, you can see that. And these came in all different colors. They're modern. They're sold at places like Nordstrom and Neiman Marcus and whatnot. I picked this up for $4 at an estate sale, and it sold for $40. So that made my net profit $28. So I think that's pretty good. And I'm a little short on time today, so I'm not going to package this up, but I will be sure to do a video on packaging hard goods in the near future. So the next item are these Clergy sandals, and I just picked these up at the bins. If you watch my recent bins haul, you'll see that I got these, and I paid, my average cost of goods was $1.65 for that haul. And the bins had already all been picked through, and these were still left behind. I think people didn't recognize the name. So I picked those up, and the buyer liked them, and my Posher VA sent her an offer for 10% off with discounted shipping, and that was for $67. So we'll call my cost of goods $2. And after Posh fees, my net profit was $51.60, which I think is pretty great for one item from the bins. I'm definitely not going to complain about that at all. So I'm just going to package these up with some more of that plastic that I got from an estate sale last summer, and I'm kind of patting in between them with it so that it doesn't rub up against one another. And I just realized that my tape is on a different table, so excuse me for just a second. So when I saw these, I could tell that they were kind of like an artsy designer brand. And so I looked them up at the bins and decided to grab them. And I sure am glad that I did, because they seem to have pretty good selling price. So the next item is this vintage kind of 90s giraffe print leather tote bag. And I'm sure you saw this style of thing if you're around in the 90s. They had them in all different kind of African tribal type prints. So I picked this up at a thrift store for $4. And I'd had it listed for a little while actually. But it was actually a full price sale. I had reduced it, and they bought it paid full price for $29. So I am happy to see this go. And after my $4 cost of goods, that made my net profit $19.20. So that's not too bad. And I like I've said, even though sometimes they take a bit to sell, I like picking up vintage items. I just think it's fun to have unique things in your closet, and I enjoy looking for them. So I'm not going to complain about a $20 sale or $20 net profit. The next item is this semi-vintage Western shirt. It is by Plains Western Wear, and this has some kind of embroidered type patches on it and the pearl snaps. So I used keywords like pearl snap, embroidered, Western, Yellowstone, rockabilly, rodeo, festival, anything that I could think of, fair. And this was another full price sale. I had actually 3 full price sales, so that was pretty exciting. I paid just $1 for this at an estate sale, and the buyer paid $39. So after my cost of goods and Posh fees, my net profit was $30.20. So again, I love having profits, you know, at least over $20. Doesn't always work out like that, but this was a great sale, and I didn't list it too terribly long ago, maybe a month or so ago. So I hope the buyer likes this. I thought it was a cool piece. And the next item is this LL Bean messenger bag. Could be a diaper bag. It's plaid. And I used keywords like academia and preppy. And I said diaper, messenger, work bag, travel bag, anything that I could think of for keywords. And this did have a little flaw, a little hole in this mesh here. But I picked it up at that fill the bag sale that one of our churches does, and it's fill a giant garbage bag for $5. So I paid less than $1 for this, and I believe I had it listed for $39. The buyer liked it, and my Posher VA sent them out a 10% off offer with discounted shipping. So the buyer paid $35. I paid just $1 for this, like I said, making my net profit $24.32. I've been really happy with a lot of the items that I have picked up at that fill the bag sale. And I kind of experiment when things are that inexpensive. I'll just grab things that I wouldn't normally grab just to kind of try them out, just because my cost of goods is so low. So the last item is this little sea charm pendant. And I picked this up at an estate sale for $1. I like to pick up loose charms or charm bracelets at estate sales if I can get the charms. I don't like to pay more than $1 a piece for. And I usually sell them in the $10 to $25 range, depending on how unique they are. So like I said, I paid $1 for this. I had it listed for $12, and this was another full price sale. So after Posh fees and my cost of goods, my net profit was $8.05. Not a huge amount, but you know, every little bit counts and pushes your day up over or higher. And so I am happy with, you know, little things like this that are easy to list and ship and store. They don't take up much space, so that's great. So that is it for today, and I will be back probably in a couple of days to share with you the rest of the items that I sold this week. See you then. Hi there, I'm back to ship out my last couple sales for the week. And the first item is this vintage crystal prism necklace with a silver tone chain. And I had this listed, I think I started out at like $39, but I'd had it listed for a little while, and I had reduced the price and sent out offers, and a buyer sent me an offer for $20, which was less than what I had originally hoped to get for it, but because it hadn't sold for the price, I decided to go ahead and accept that. I had paid $2 for this at an estate sale. So after Posh fees and my cost of goods, my net earnings were $14. I like to wrap my jewelry in a little bubble wrap, and today I am using a jewelry box that I got for free at an estate sale. When I bought a bunch of jewelry, I always like to ask at the estate sales if there were any jewelry boxes and if I can have them or if they'd sell them to me. And if I can get them for free or for, 10 cents a piece or something, I will pick them up because that's less expensive than wholesale even, and it's recycling. I'm also using ribbon that I bought at a thrift store. Like I've said before, I don't buy new ribbon. I only use it if I have it and I can find it for an affordable price. So the next item is this pair of American Eagle jeans. And this is my first time picking up American Eagle. I typically focus more on vintage, but I went to an estate sale and they had some nice jeans for $1 a piece. And these were actually my size. So I thought I'll pick them up, and if I don't like the way they fit, then I've only paid $1 and I'll list them. So I listed these yesterday and they sold in less than an hour. So I don't think I underpriced them because I checked comps. I listed them for $39 and someone had liked the item, and so my Posher VA sent them out a 10% off offer with discounted shipping, and they accepted. So they were a real high rise and kind of a boyfriend style, cropped, and I guess it was just the right person at the right time. But like I said, I had only paid $1 for these. So after Posh fees and my cost of goods, my net earnings were $24.32. So I'm happy with that. Very quick sale, good, decent profit margins. So that's a good thing. So that's all for this week, and I really appreciate you continuing to watch my videos. If you're enjoying them, I would so love it if you would subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. Maybe check out some of my other videos. I've got lots of ship with me videos and some other thrift with me videos, and I'll be putting out an adventure video here soon. So also comment down below that you like the video, whatever you like. That really helps boost my videos in the YouTube algorithm so more people see them. So again, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next week.